So today's 12/1, first day of December, the day that begins the process for the next 30 days. I know there's 31 days in December, but Christmas Day is someday that there won't be any question and there won't be any work. It's just a day to slow down, be with family, friends, all that kind of stuff. So 30 days of work in the 31 days of the month. Today is the day about looking back and celebrating. It's a day to acknowledge all the things that in the past year have worked, the things that you want to name, the things that you want to basically call out that have made your life what it has been this past year. Again, this is a capacity for people to really push and be generous and loving and acknowledge the things that have made your life what it has been this past year, all in the context of things that you want to celebrate and that have worked. It helps going back to remember so we can build on that as we look at 2024, and we'll get to that again more in the second half of the month. But be generous. You know, one of the things that I tell leaders often and people who own and run companies, if you cannot be generous with yourself, it is nearly impossible for you to be generous with others. You'll always be stingy if you're stingy with yourself. So it's a day to really celebrate, give yourself permission to love yourself, to say, wow, I did this really well and this really worked. And we'll get to other parts, which is the other half of that equation, which is what didn't work, in another question on another day. But today is the day to not go there. It's tempting to go there because it's human nature. When we start thinking about that question, you know, I often ask leaders, what is it they are extraordinary at doing? And most of them really struggle with the question because they're not accustomed to giving themselves permission to be extraordinary at anything. This is not meant to be boastful, but if you ask me that question, I'd give you a whole list of things because I'm really practiced at this idea of naming things that work and being able to celebrate them in my life. So that's day one. What is working or has worked this past year that you want to celebrate? Have a great day.